So we're at a waterfall today. We're waterfall hunting. And there's a lot of waterfalls in upstate South Carolina, upstate Georgia. We're on the upstate, very kind of close to the North Carolina border, but we're in the very northwest corner of South Carolina. And this is called Brasstown Falls. This is Upper Brasstown Falls, and it is just a beautiful waterfall. Look at that. Truly down there enjoying this. It's the last day of 2024. It's New Year's Eve night. New Year's Eve, I don't know what you call it. But isn't that cool? Look at that. You can go super wide for you so you can get an idea. And people go swimming down here in the summer, you know, just kind of wade in and hang out. Hot summer day, you got your little mini waterfall coming down over here. And one coming through the trees right there. That's kind of neat. Look at that. Kind of, you can see it shooting off up there and coming down through over here. And kind of coming around there too and coming out over here. That's fun. And it's a busy day actually here too. So let me put this on pause for a second. There's the one that was coming through the trees. I think that's pretty cool. And then this one, this is a big old rock right here that it's sneaking around on that one. But I like how they're all kind of kicking off to the side here. They all come kind of down and then kick over and then come down over here. And I love how it, instead of following the path around the back of this rock, it decided to cascade down the front. Isn't that neat? Path of least resistance, right? But boy, is that cool. Let's go over here, see what the stream looks like. And we're going to take you downstream here in a second to show you where they come together with another stream we were following in to get here. And we thought that that was the creek that we were looking for, Brasstown Creek. But it turns out that it joins up with this creek. We don't know where this comes from. We didn't follow this in, so. But we're going to put some more falls on this video, so let's go back and take a look at where we separated, and you can see this through the woods. It's pretty cool. So there's Upper Brasstown Falls through the woods, and this blue thing right here is actually a swing. I don't know if I'd swing and drop into this, though. It's pretty shallow. You'd end up getting your ass hurt on that rock down there, but I guess if you swing from over there, maybe you're just supposed to like swing from in the water and just swing around and drag your feet. I don't know. There's a cool bridge here. You kind of come in from over here and you walk up, and that's where you go up to the upper falls. So now we're going to kind of walk down and check out the lower falls. Then there's some in between we want to try to find too. So let's go. So we're on our way to Lower Brasstown Falls now. We found this. This is just like maybe a city block or two down the stream. But this would be really fun to swim. Like, you got this like pit here to hang out in and up here. And then there's a falls right here. And I don't think that's the big falls, but this is a really nice cascading rapids, or small waterfall, I guess you'd call it. But the creek gets really thick here. It's really interesting how that small creek turns into such a wide, well-running body of water, you know? It's pretty cool. So we're gonna work our way down so we can get a view of this right here. So it looks like there's a nice trail here that goes down, and then the larger fall is here, but I'm thinking this isn't the lower falls yet. We'll have to see. That's the lower lookout. Here's the upper lookout. Here's the waterfalls going over the edge here. Look at those clouds. They are moving up there. Moving fast. Awesome. But we're going to work our way down a little bit farther and get an upper angle on this. So here's a side view. And they used to have log ladders here, which were more like really steep log steps with handrails, and they did this, which is much nicer. We saw that online. Some of the older photos you'll see of, once again, this is called Brasstown Falls, Upper South Carolina. If you look online at some of the photos from here, you'll see the old log ladders. They're pretty cool, but this is a lot more safe and comfortable. Ooh, this is kind of fun. Look at that rock sticking out. It's like people love to play around on this. The kids will go up there. But let's take a look. Oh, someone's going out on the falls right there. But let's get out on this little peninsula here and check it out. Wow, it's just beautiful. So we're on this little pickout now. And we've got this cascading down. And you could just sit on any of these. As long as the water's not running too hard, you could sit on any of these. And you can see some people are out right there. They walked out onto the waterfall, so it must not be too slippery. And you can just hang out on a hot summer day. I bet you it'd be just nice to sit in this. And then you got another small cascade here. And it keeps just going down and down. So let's zoom in a little bit here. And it just keeps going down and down right there. Look at that. Really gorgeous. This is really easy to get to. It's only about a half-mile walk in. Not even that. I think it's a half mile from the parking lot to the lower falls where we're going. It's only like a quarter mile to the upper falls that were earlier in this video. And it's pretty easy to get to, drive in here too. It's only dirt for the last like mile and a half or so, and it's really a well-maintained dirt road. And it's very flat. It looks like this is going to be the steepest part going down here right now. So if you're in upstate South Carolina, and it's free, so come on by, check it out. So we made our way down. We were kind of up that way a little bit. And this is the one in the middle. I don't even think this is the final fall yet. This is really a great one. You could go underneath this down there, but this would be a little more unsafe. If that water hit you, it would knock you down into that water below. So you'd have to be very careful down there, but people do it, I'm sure. There's like a nice little cliff looking down into a nice pool down there with a waterfall here as well. And it looks like we got another overlook point right there we're gonna go check out. So let's see that. There's a better view for you. Ain't that beautiful? So there's that stair step coming down, and then this bad boy right there. Woo! But this is cool too. This one looks like you'd almost shoot that in a kayak. Although I wouldn't. But that is a cool pool too. Look at this nice rock face right here. Looks like a cave right there. Check that out. Kind of hidden in there. Woo! That'd be fun to go explore. But that's definitely a nice swimming hole there. I wonder if you could jump off some of these rocks. If it's deep enough, I bet you can. But we're going to go down farther and see if we can see if there's another lower waterfall or if this is it. This might be Lower Brasstown Falls. We'll find out. So here is the log, what do they call them? Log ladders?
Log ladders. That
we were talking about. They're almost like steps with handrails. So I was thinking they replaced them because online someone said that they replaced them. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to go backwards too. Well, nah. I think I shouldn't do this, but it's pretty easy. Yeah. That's a little steep going up there. Check that out. So this is the old style. The one I shared over there is the new style. And here's some of the old ones too. At least they got handrails on these because they're a little steeper and not as well groomed and not as flat and wide and deep as far as the step goes itself. So that's pretty cool. So if your health is to the point where you can't do something like that, then Just check out the upper falls and the mid falls. Don't try to come down to the lower falls here. So let's jump ahead. So it turns out this is Lower Brasstown Falls. We thought we were going to keep walking down this river and around that corner to find another fall, but there's nothing, no trail. So you got another semi. It's like half log ladder, half step type situation here, where it's a little steeper, but it's done really good. They've cut the logs in half. They're round underneath, but this is cool. You can see this is where we just were overlooking that right there. And originally we were way up at that one there. There's another overlook up there. That's the first overlook. So if you're coming on these trails and you're not healthy enough, just stop at that first overlook and you still have a great waterfall experience between the upper falls and the cascading falls that are up there. But this is great. So I'm going to jump down here and then end the video down there. So we're down here at the bottom now. That's pretty cool. Those fell and then came over the edge. No one put them there. That'd be too much of a pain in the butt. But look at the size of that. That is powerful right there. For most of the water concentrating together that was going over that other fall is coming down in one pool right there. And yeah, you could definitely climb up a little bit and jump into some of this water. This is definitely deep enough to jump into. And it looks like that cave is probably right inside there, or up there maybe. You could keep going down the stream, of course, if you wanted to on your own, but looks like maybe there's a trail right there on the other side, actually. Look at that. You'd have to wade over to get to it, but... So we're going to end the video right here. Hopefully you guys liked it. Please hit like and subscribe if you do. And check out another video right there. Check out our channel right there. We have a lot of videos of stuff like this, and also machines at work, animals, travel logs, and stuff like that. So thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.